Remember about that man? He just wanted someone to smile at him, and no one did it. You're walking down the street, just smile, look at somebody, just keep walking. It's going to make them feel good. It's going to turn them around. Ash Mafara has smiled to everybody, and don't you ever forget that. Marty, it's all yours, brother.
Alrighty. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I was working on something, just a scenario of for people that, and remember, these are just numbers, potential, what possibly could happen, and I believe could happen, and even more. I was working on numbers for people that have no team and they're worried about, oh, I don't have anybody, blah, blah, blah. We don't know the whole scope of how things are going to be set up. First, let me go back to one thing that Chris was talking about. I don't like talking about this stuff because it just doesn't make sense to me. There's a lot of people, me, you, are founders, and we came in. I'm going on 6 years in January. Uh, some people are 6.5. I mean, crazy. A lot of people stayed. I love it. I think you'll be glad you did. But let's put a perspective on something, okay? People get upset. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. If you were not in the journey, if we weren't, I'm glad I was. I've learned so much. I met a lot of friends. Some people, the journey was agonizing to them. Why? Because they put their needs on the back of the company of not being ready. That is bizarre. Before Walmart opened up its first store, it wasn't a store. Before Apple started, there was no Apple. This company hasn't started yet. When it does, it becomes what I believe the biggest AI IT company on the planet Earth. And the other thing is, I want to say, and I want everybody to do the math, get your calculators out. This I'm going to tell you a fact. This for everybody watching. We, me too, were invited to this company to be part of something at first was big and it turned into the Kraken, okay, a monster. Thank God. I'm so happy because what I first came into that never really happened would have been big, but not at this level. And I believe this level was always thought of in Ash's mind. He was just taking it step by step. But because of the amount of people, quality people with big hearts came in, he realized, you know, and through God, listen, he talks with God every day. With God, he said, you know what? Let's go where we wanted to go. Let's not do it in increments of 5 years, 10 years, 15. Let's just do it. How long is it going to take? It doesn't matter, but let's do it and get it over with. People need it. We have too many coming in. We have to we have to scale this big. That's what happened. Now, I want you to get. Here's what I want your calculator for. But 6 years ago, this January end of January, I found out about the business, and I paid. And I want you to listen to this. People watching this from the outside, people watching this from the inside, all of the founders. I paid. It was rough. $97. I pooped $97, okay? Listen, I know it's hard. And a lot of countries, 97 is like $1,000. I get it. But why did he make it so little? Because he wanted all the brothers and sisters in every company, every country. He even thought that maybe in the really left behind countries, I hate it, by the way, maybe they could team up as a family or a couple of families and get one. Just get one. He's always said you only need one. All right, so that happened. $97. That's what we paid. And we paid for our dreams to come true. Now, that's not on your calculator, but I want you to add this up in your head. My dreams for me, my grandchildren, and my wife. $97. $97. And you know what we were told? All of us, every one of us, if you're not happy, and that's talk to it like a marriage. If you're not happy and you want a divorce, I'll give your 97 back. Now, the NDA says 30 days. And I said, I don't care. I'll give it back, even if it's not 30 days. And he did for 5 years. Why? I would not have. For such a low skin in the game for a lot of people, not most of us, but a lot of us. My gosh, are you kidding me? But he did. Then he said, we're about to go to OES. I'm going to give you $10 worth of O coins just for signing up. And let me tell you something else. I'm going to give the 97 that you put in originally, and I'm going to add that to it so that you can take that off the package, the very first package that we have. Now, how much do I have of my money put into this company?
आप 25 करोड़ रुपया अगर बैंक से लोन लेते हैं कितना ब्याज भरना पड़ेगा? जी हाँ, कम से कम
Zero. At that point, it's zero. Now, that day, that last day, if the 97 was melting you through the ground and blood was just seeping out of your pores, grab your money and go. But most of you were smart enough to realize I just bought my hope and dream for my whole family for $97. Now, when I hear people say, this better do this better do that, or we're going to go, listen to me. Before you're humiliated, I can't picture my big ass walking to a place and getting a lawyer and saying, I want to see this company. Which one? This one. What did they do? They owe me money. How much? Well, I don't know. What would you give them? 97. Did you try to get it back? Would they give it back? Yeah. Yeah, they would. But what are you here for? Because they didn't launch yet. So what do you want out of it? Well, I want $10,000. For what? Because you decided to wait and they offered you the money back and you didn't take it? Please, I don't want to, look, I like taking money from you, but not like this. This is illegal if we go to court. I'm not going to be embarrassed to go to court and fight for something you don't have coming. You don't get paid to wait. And I hope your children are in the room. I'm just frustrated with people making it look like they gave a mortgage payment to this company. I'm embarrassed what I gave for what I'm getting. Your dreams are about to come true. Don't call and say they better do this and they better do that. Here's what's up.
Oh, good old Norelli.
I know. Listen to me. I want to say something. I don't understand. I understand people are hurting. All of us are. Some of us a lot worse than me. That's why I don't complain about, because I know there's a billion people that would love to have my bad day. They would fight for that bad day. And look, it's just reality. Let's take care of each other and remember something. Ash did 99% of the stuff. 99%. He put the money out. He hired the people. He took care of the people. And when, on top of all that, I want everybody to picture this. We paid, some of us, a lot of us, paid for O Connect. With the bonus and everything taken off, I think it was 143. That was for 3 months. Let me do a real calculation. I got to do this because I want people to put actually think about what they're saying. Divided by 3, we paid $49 a month for 10,000 room capacity webinar with all the gadgets that nobody else on the planet has. But it's better yet. When we had the issue and the merchant dropped the ball because he couldn't believe how much money was being transferred, what happened? Ash got kicked in the knees, flipped upside down, and kicked in the head. And when he crawled back up to the top, he looked up and he goes, first thing he thought of, how can I take care of the founders? Now, people don't remember this. This is a bunch of crap. What did he say? Give them O-Connect until we get straightened out. We had O-Connect for at least a year, maybe more, but just say a year. So now I'm going to take that 143 and I'm going to divide it by 12 months. $11.90. So we could all chat and have fun while he's getting his wounds healed and getting kicked down. Government, some people, founders were not kind to Mr. Mubarak. A lot of us were, but some weren't. That's reality, okay? So when you're ready to complain about this and this and this, go to sleep, do yourself a favor, don't cancel your account, but calm the freak down. When this launches, we're all have the potential of living our dreams for 97. Look at some idiot called me and said, I better make 10 grand the first month. Why? Well, because I've been waiting. I waited at a bus stop, right? I don't see money dropping down on my head. Hey, Marty, you've been here for like 20 minutes at this bus stop. Let me give you 50 grand. I'd pick and sleep at the bus stop if I knew that. I waited here. I waited there. Don't wait. Go on with your life. You don't have to build a building. You don't have to stock the shelves. That's all being done for you. When Ash is ready, I'll say, here's the keys to a multi-million-dollar potential, because people want to throw stuff out of context. Here's the keys to your multi-million-dollar company for $97. Come on. And I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to people that know who I'm talking to. So let's remember what we really, really put into this. What effort did we do? And what are we asked to do? 2%. I made a video the other day, 2%. If we all combined X amount of dollars as we grow a little more, would change the world, without a doubt.